The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in the Christian Trinity are what most people might be familiar with, as well as the Greek fates, but there are more trinities in world mythology to just that. My name is Autumn Scott. I'm an undergraduate research fellow at the University of Connecticut. My project is about why trinities tend to appear so frequently in world mythology, from Europe to Asia to North America. I have been interested in world mythology for a long time. It was a big part of my childhood and growing up, and it's a big part of my academic interest now. Noticing that there were a set of 3 generally came up quite a bit for me, and I was just curious as to why that was the case. Most people would be familiar with the Greek fates and the Christian Trinity, but trinities in world mythology extend far beyond that and take on many different forms with a sort of underlying general superstructure that remains sort of consistent throughout. It's more centered around environmental observation with the worship of celestial bodies and natural phenomena, or a 3-world cosmology with an overworld, a human world, and an underworld. In Norse mythology, there are the Norns. In Egyptian mythology, there's something called the Osirian Trinity. There are multiple trinities in Celtic mythology, either referred to as the Morrigan or the Brigid. There's also the Hindu triumvirate. There's the Taoist 3 pure ones, 3 noble children, and 3 primordial deities in Japanese mythology. I think success for this project would generally look like a well-rounded exploration of all of these different schools of thought and how well they apply to each of these different cultures, because there are some schools of thought which apply extremely well to certain cultures. Acknowledging the commonalities as well as the differences and exploring these schools of thought thoroughly among each culture in general would provide a layer of academic insight that would be very useful. The Humanities Institute has been awesome for me with my own office in the library, as well as getting to hear other scholars talk about their own research. It's really helped me mature as a scholar, and I think it'll be exorbitantly important and useful for my academic career going forward, especially pursuing grad school. Students who are interested in research or pursuing grad school, especially in the humanities, then there's probably not anything better that they could do than UCHI in pursuing their own project in an independent study for a full academic year.